Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to discuss our book, that is once again The Wealth of Nations by Adam Smith. And in the book 1 we are right now on the chapter 3, that is that the division of labor is limited by the extent of the market. Let's dive into this chapter and see what we have. Okay, so what if I told you the reason you're not making more money might not be your skill but your market? Because here's the truth, you can become insanely specialized, but if there is no one to buy what you do, you're stuck. So let's say if you can make a BlackBerry phone in 2026 all by yourself, and you make a million BlackBerry phones and sell them, 1,000 a piece. There are not a lot of people to buy that because everybody is moved to smartphones and iPhone and all that, right? So if you specialize in something that nobody is asking for, nobody needs, then that specialization is, yes, useless. So this idea comes straight from the Wealth of Nations, and it is one of the most underrated concepts in economics. The division of labor is limited by the extent of the market. So it might sound heavy, it's not. It simply means you can only specialize as much as your market is big enough to support. And once you see it, you'll start noticing it everywhere, from small businesses to global tech giants. All are always following this specific idea. So let's break it down. Imagine a small village with 100 people. You can't have a left-handed shoe designer or a coffee form artist specialist. So when it's a town, a village so small, a coffee form artist specialist, nobody cares, right? So if someone only fixes iPhone microphones, and he goes to a small town, how many people every day will have an iPhone microphone issue in a small town out of 100 people? One, maybe once in a week, once in a month sometimes. So you need to understand this way, because there aren't enough customers, so people stay general. One guy farms, repair tools, and maybe sells goods. Now take a city with 10 million people. Suddenly you can have a barber who only does fades, a YouTuber who only talks about keyboards, a freelancer who writes cold emails for SaaS startups. Why? Because the market is big enough to support extreme specialization. That's the entire idea. Specialization grows only when demand grows. Now, let's bring this into your world. Look at platforms like YouTube, Fiverr, Upwork, TikTok. These platforms didn't just create jobs, they expanded the market. Before the internet, you were limited to your city. Now you can sell to the world. You are watching this video, I don't know from what part of the world. Now, you can sell to the world. That's why today you see things like people making money reviewing just tech accessories, traders focusing on one currency pair only, agencies that only serve fintech startups. That wasn't possible before because the market wasn't big enough. Even companies followed this rule. Early stage startups is equal to generalist. Big companies hire specialists. Why? Because scale allows division. No market, no specialization. Big market, infinite niches. So now here's what it gets where it gets real for you. If you feel stuck, If your income isn't growing, if your skill feel underused, ask yourself this: am I in a small market or a big one? Because sometimes the problem isn't your effort, your intelligence, your discipline. It's your environment. For example, if you're offering a service only locally, you've capped your growth. But if you move online, target global clients, enter industry with high demand like SaaS, AI, finance, you instantly expand your market. And when the market expands, your ability to specialize and charge more expands with it. Here's the mindset shift, right? Stop asking, how do I get better? Start asking, where is the biggest market for what I can do? Because in the end, skill matters, hard work matters, but the size of your market that decides how far those things can actually take you. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video. Please stay connected for more. Have a good day.